Hey everyone, and welcome to another movie about Bitcoin news. Yes, we start with a quick look at the daily period. Just letting you know that the daily chart still looks pretty much the same and that the general trend is still up. Right now, there has been a small setback or slowdown. This is exactly what we were waiting for because the market was at a key pivot point where our white scenario said a pullback was likely. We are looking at that over a shorter period of time. In general, though, this doesn't really reveal anything new. The main support is still a long way below us on the daily chart. The backing ranges from 51,940 to 55,640. That's the area that will hold our white case. An hourly micro support is shown on the daily chart, but it is not as strong. If that level is broken, it's clear that the yellow wave count would take over and we'll look for the bigger support area between 49,000 and 43,000. We'll talk about the mini support area on the 1 hour chart in a moment. If we break below that area, it's likely that we'll break down to this lower support area. Okay, I think we're going up right now, though obviously not in a straight line. That slowdown over here, those are chances come up from time to time, and we'll look at that on a shorter time frame. But on the whole, we're still in a range, and the idea is that this is some kind of way to fix things. All right, here are some ideas. I have the first one, which is the short-term bullish scenario I'm mainly following right now. But as I told you, I'm not having too high of hopes for bullishness just yet because this is still a range. And we still don't have a string of higher highs and lower lows. We are still in a downturn, but there have been moves to the upside, especially from the low on August 5th to the high on August 8th. We can see that it is only a three-way move on the smaller time frame as well. That's why I said I'm keeping my bullish views loose, be ready for surprises. No one should be surprised if we break below support. This building is very easily broken. So there are waves 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the white count. We'll see if these 5 waves can come together. The fourth wave, which was a bigger wave, hit bottom on August 5th. This is the white short-term bullish situation. In this case, the third wave of circle 1 should reach 74,000. If you think the market is going to fall in the short term, it could happen in many waves, but we would need to see a move down into the lower support area. On the 1 hour line, there are levels of support that will let us know if they are broken. We're going to look at that now. By the way, a lot of you have asked me about DXY. I put one online today. Not sure where to find these. They've been on our War Forex online feed for a while now. You can find the link in the text. We have a new DXY version. If you're interested in the DXY, I think it's interesting right now because it's not only doing what was predicted, but it's also starting to break out of the local range. This is where you can find it because it has been caught for 2 months. We also sometimes talk about other changes such as Euros, Forex pairs, JPY, and more. Feel free to take a look. Let's talk about the short term. We can see it right here. This shows the rise from the low point on August 5th. As I told you, there were 3 waves of rise and then there were 3 waves of fall, ending with the low point on September 6th. Well, we could look at it this way. This rise in white wave 3 could also be an ABC structure. It's likely to change shape though, since this C wave isn't likely to reach 74,000 levels. It's possible that this is just a BC of a bigger wave, and it is. We will fix it though. We need to go one step at a time. This building looks messy from below. Like I told you a few days ago, it's not a spur of the moment decision. We can see a 5-wave move up. Since Friday, September 13th, we've been keeping an eye out for a drop in wave B because there were 5 waves going up. And it's good to see that slow down now because we can still call a 5-wave move up 5 waves even though the 5th wave is quite long. With support at 54,000 to 80,000 and 57,480,000. This can be seen as a 5-wave move followed by a 3-wave pullback. We should also keep an eye on this trend line, which is where the price has now found support. Yes, the idea is that there will be 3 waves down after 5 waves up. Most of the time that leaves the door open for higher. In a few different ways, I think this market will go up. I think I told you already on Friday that I'm looking for higher prices because of that 5-wave move up. This is where you can get help. From the way the system looks now, I can see 2 ways to move forward. This is either a 5-wave move in wave A. We are now in the middle of a B wave slowdown, which should look like a bigger ABC. And then we go up more quickly afterward. Actually, not directly, it's first making that ABC. Overall, we expect prices to go up, so let's make sure that 54,280 stays in place as key support. We are already in a B wave pullback within a third wave in the blue situation, which is just a little different. It's just a little different in this case. Wave 1 came in 3 parts. Wave 2 went backwards. We should be ready for a C wave start at any time. This is an AB. Be ready for the fact that any rise might not be a C wave. In short, that means I'm keeping an eye out for higher prices. Two paths lead to the goal. I'm looking for higher as long as we hold 54,280. In this case, the next rally could be the start of wave C, taking us to the mid 60K area, or it could be a B wave rally, where prices go down and then back up. The price might go up a few times, so be ready for that to happen. We are still hanging on to the trend line. The next levels of support are at 57,480, 56,520, 55,590, and 54,280. As I look at the bigger picture, I think that only a break below 54,280 will confirm or be a good sign that we're going down. Okay, and the fact that we started here, pretty much this Y wave is going down. Okay, so we're already in the Y wave, but we're in the C wave of Y, which is aimed at the mid 40,000 region. That's my level of breaks down. It's not like what if it goes from 54,000 to 70, I don't really care. But it's more about taking a long break. Yes, there isn't a point of no return, but this box is a key support area. It looks like a range to me. That means the price could change at any time between now and 54,280. That information can help you decide if you want to go long, scale in, pyramid in, or just wait for the first upward movement. Signals, and then you can go on your way. But how you handle that is up to you. I can only show you the structure. Not really tell you which trade to make because I don't know how much risk you are willing to take. Of course, I'm not, a business advisor or anything. I doubt that financial advisors would suggest long trades in Bitcoin. But anyway, you have to decide for yourself how it works for you as a trader. This is a framework and I believe it is very clear what it is. As I already said, it just tells us to be ready for surprise. That's the latest news about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the news. Please click like, comment and subscribe if you did. Also, if you enjoy the videos a lot, please check out the channel membership. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter for more posts. Thanks for seeing it. Goodbye.